I'm Mikey Dideri, and I'm going to be talking about fracking. Fracking, also known as hydrofracking, is a method used to extract oil and gas from under the Earth's surface. Fracking started in the 1860s, then evolved into the modern hydrofracking around the 1940s, which is what we use today. While researching this topic, I have seen a divide between two sides of fracking in West Texas. One side, there are the business owners and oil and gas workers which favor fracking because of the economic aspects. However, on the other side, there are the citizens who completely are against fracking because of the lack of pollution regulations, which can lead to health and safety concerns. I'm going to start off by looking at the positive impacts of fracking. While looking at the business side of things, many oil and gas companies set up fracking sites in places like Midland, Texas, where they are able to build small towns into larger, decent-sized cities. In one article by worldpopulationreview.com, the population of Midland was shown to grow more than 85,000 people in the last 50 years, which was directly caused by oil companies moving there. They were able to create more jobs, thus leading more and more families there over the years. This is great for the economy, not only because of all the jobs inside the oil and gas industry, but all the other jobs created as a result of oil and gas companies moving there. The benefits of fracking do not stop there. Forbes.com says fracking has increased the production of oil and gas, leading to lower energy prices, strengthened energy security, and even lowered air pollution and carbon dioxide emissions. The lower prices of energy means there is more money in the hands of the citizens, leading to more spending, helping businesses in the area. Now we will take a look at the cons. Unfortunately, there is a downside of fracking that we cannot ignore. While people of these fracking cities are having great strides economically, many are struggling with their health. According to Forbes.com, babies born within 2 to 3 miles of fracking sites were, quote, more likely to suffer from poor health, end quote. Some of these babies were even born at 5.5 pounds, which is distinctly underweight compared to the average newborn. In addition to these health problems seen in babies, there is also an increase of pollution throughout these cities. Pollution in these areas is the flowback from fracking sites. Flowback is when the wells of oil and gas are not strong enough to handle the pressure, and the oil and gas leak out into the water in the area, contaminating the fresh water and also the drinking water of the civilians that live in the city. Fracking also affects the wildlife in the area, causing the natural landscape to be torn down to make way for the fracking sites and the expansion of the city. Although fracking is very controversial, Krista Castaneda, a Democrat running for Texas Railroad Commission, supports the need for fracking. She understands the economic gain we get from it and how important the oil and gas industries are for the economy. According to NewsWest9.com, Castaneda thinks that, quote, we can balance our environmental concerns while still having oil production. With this being said, fracking should not be viewed as a bad thing. Instead, we should be looking at the positive impacts it has, such as creating jobs, putting money into citizens' pockets, and creating oil and natural gas, which in essence will make the world go round. Although fracking does have its downsides, I believe that these issues can be taken care of as long as more regulations are set in place. Overall, I believe fracking is good for economic reasons, as fracking creates thousands of jobs in the oil and gas industries. These same people relocate and build, buy, or sell houses, causing more and more money to circulate in the economy, which is why fracking is essential to West Texas.